Evening. Good afternoon, evening, whatever it is. How y'all doing?
It all blends together. How would you describe Derrick Henry's work ethic?
Um, Elite. He's a guy that hates doing anything wrong. Like it literally pisses him off to do anything wrong. And you got to remind him, hey, Derrick, it's practice. That's why they call it practice. We're gonna make some mistakes at times, but just don't make the same one twice. But he want to be the best. He want to know everything that's going on. When he's not here, he's texting me, asking me what we put in, or if he's watching film, he asks me something about what's on the film, what we're doing. It's been great as a coach. To have a guy like that that's played this long, still wanting to play at a high level.
What, if anything, surprised you about him?
I think it's that more than anything for a guy that's played this long and at the level that he's played at to come in here and still hungry, still wanting to learn, not coming in here feeling like, hey, I've done this, I've done that. You don't see any of that, and it seems like he's been a Raven all his life. I mean, he fit in the room seamlessly. It's been awesome. I thought, you kind of assume a guy that had that much success, he'll come in and have his way of doing things. And Derrick want to understand how we're doing it, and he want to do everything he can to help this football team win a championship.
The last few years, the Ravens have rotated through a number of running backs. How does your job change now that they have a workhorse like Derrick Henry in the backfield?
I don't necessarily think it changes. I just got to make sure that he's in there, and make sure he's healthy and get to the game, and more importantly, make sure he knows what he's doing. Because when Derrick knows what to do, he's pretty talented, and we all know what he can do on the football field. So Derrick will be out there, and Derrick will have the ball, and I'm sure he'll do a phenomenal job for us.
What have you seen of Rasheen Ali so far?
Rasheen, actually, I had a chance to coach against him in high school, so I knew what we were getting. Not in high school, but in college. So I knew what we were getting when we drafted him, and to have him around, and again, he's a young man that really, really want to be really good and want to know everything. I mean, he's another one that's calling and texting and want to know what he's supposed to do. He want to know way in advance. He'll call. I get a call, I text tonight and ask about the script tomorrow and what to do. But watching him out here each practice, he's getting better and better. You can tell that he's getting comfortable, and from a talent standpoint, he's very talented. And I'm excited to see him in training camp when we get in pads, to see him play, and excited to see how he does in preseason. But I think he's going to be a really good back for us. Really like what he's doing.
How do you think your guys took that loss to Kansas City? I mean, obviously a lot of focus on the lack of touches for your group. I mean, how did you guys kind of internalize everything that happened?
I think it was kind of like everybody else. We were ticked off when we were a game before the Super Bowl. It didn't happen for us, So I think like every other position, we were upset, disappointed, and I guess after the game, after we got back, we kind of locked into this year now and seeing if we can do our part to help our football team win a championship.
You're very familiar with the Harbaugh family. And John and Jim are going to play each other in November. How would you, over the years, would you, kind of describe the relationship between John and Jim?
Great. They're brothers, but it's great. I'm sure they both bounce this thing off each other. I mean, they both lean on Papa Jack, and they know they'll get some good wisdom from him, and I tell you, like for me personally, been coaching for John, coaching for Jim, coaching for Jack. I feel like it's Jack Harbaugh all over again, just when I'm in meetings and listening to him talk and just how we actually run our organization, how they do it here. And I know it's like that at Stanford when we played at Stanford, and of course when I was at Western with Jack. So it's pretty cool to see that they're following their dad's footstep, but doing it in their own way, and I think they all are just special. I think they're special coaches, and there's a reason why they're winners and the reason why they do it the way they do it. Not many are like them. They're different. It's not often that you see a coach that has the forcefulness and the sincerity behind it. Usually you get one or the other from a coach, but to to get a coach to have both of them and be a lead at it both is pretty good.
Speaking of family, congrats to your son.
I appreciate it.
How special is to have him staying so close with the Terps? And did you try to push him to running back, or how'd that all go?
No, running back? No, he's not playing running back.
Yeah, I
That's
know,
for
you
sure.
tried.
No, not at all. I just tried to move him from quarterback. He wanted to play quarterback, but he grew so tall. But no, it was exciting. It's probably more excited for Mom than anything, which makes it easy and happy for me. Mom's happy, everybody's happy. So, but also Maryland's a great program. Coach Loxley's done an awesome job down there, and for me, I want someone to finish what we started. And again, like I told Coach Locks, I'm handing it off to you. I need you to take him to the finish line now, help him continue to develop like my wife and I has done this far, and we want that to continue, and the football part to take care of itself. He'll do his part from that standpoint, but I want Coach Loxley to help him become a man.
Coach, how difficult is it to have a new running back like Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson gel together, say if they're running RPOs? How difficult is that transition for those two to gel?
I don't think it's very difficult. First of all, when we get the reps in practice, it makes it so much easier. With the RPO, it all comes down to decision. It's more a decision for the quarterback than it is the running back. The running back is running the play that we call, and it's just whether the quarterback want to hand it off to you or not. So he just got to know his assignment and continue to do his assignment, and let Lamar do what Lamar does, and he'll be fine, But I don't think it's going to be difficult at all. It's been great so far, and then our OTAs and here in minicamp.
One more?
One more, that's it?
So in Tennessee, Derrick ran a lot from under center. Obviously, you guys run more gun, more pistol to get more out of Lamar. Is there an adjustment? How big of an adjustment is that for him?
You know what? Coming in, watching the film in Tennessee, that was a concern. Like we're in the gun and we run from the gun, and how would Derrick be in it? And I'm not gonna lie, I questioned that until he got here and seen the big man move his feet and thing. I'm like, whoa. It was really impressive for a guy that size to move the way he does. And he got not necessarily Zay Flower feet, but from a big guy, he's pretty swifty on his feet and great vision and all. But seeing him doing it from the gun, I don't think we have any problem doing it. And we also will be on the center. We do some things on the center as well. So, but Derrick's an athlete. He's a big athlete, and I don't think he'll have a problem with anything we ask him to do. If we want him to go out at receiver, I think Derrick will go out and get that done as well. He'll do that as well. That's what we need him to do. I wouldn't want to be the one to tackle him from that standpoint as he get going. So, that's it. Appreciate you all. Have a great rest of the day if you want to.